Alfie gets suspicious about Kat's shifty behaviour and he's shocked when she tells him she found Stacey. Mind you, that's nothing to when she turns up on their doorstep. Stacey rips into Kat for upsetting her new life, then runs off. But Mick finds her distressed and tries to calm her down, long enough for another local to see her. Their discovery has completely upset her life, and when she returns to Luke, Stacey realises she can't live a life. But where does she go? Alfie and Kat realise they need to step in, but when they get to Luke, she's scarpered. Will they find her? Denise is alarmed to find Jane back in the square, especially when she reveals Ian asked her to return. She's quick to argue with Ian over Bobby's education, then sails into him for being a failure as a father when he won't support his family over the market closure. Ian can't help putting his foot in it with Jane, and when he asks her to buy into Scarlett's, she wonders if she should just pack up and go. Linda's livid to find Lady Di is pregnant to Tramp, and Shirley goes to see Stan when Aunt Babe says his son lives with him. Stan denies it, but is he lying? We visit Weatherfield next. Not content with just the one beauty, Peter gets passionate with Tina at the flat on his return from Paris, except Steve notices the light on and investigates. Tina lies that her water's off and she needed a shower, while Peter reappears in the Rovers pretending he's just returned from Paris. It's only a matter of time. Todd apologises to Marcus and Maria for ruining their Valentines, then uses his dad to play on Marcus's emotions and dupes him into going for a drink. Unaware it's Marcus, Sean is gutted to learn Todd's in love with someone else, and when Marcus later returns Todd's phone, he finally gets his man. The next day Marcus is horrified by what he's done, while Eileen is suspicious when Todd's evasive after she says she bumped into an out-of-sorts Marcus. Fizz wants to open a parcel for Roy, hoping for clues, and she fears the worst when his shopper is later found in the canal. But Steve and Amy are shocked to see Roy in the Science Museum. He does a runner, but later suddenly turns up at the cafe. Clearly not himself, he insists on opening up, but later Fizz is anxious when he unplugs the phone and cuts himself off completely. Last we drop into Emmerdale. Val gets the worst news possible. She tests positive for HIV. Earlier, she finally confesses to Pollard she might have the virus, while a guilty Diane is suffering side effects from the PEP pills. Both she and Pollard are checked at the clinic. It's awful news, and she quickly puts the kibosh on the surprise birthday party for her in the Woolpack. When Pollard comes clean about Diane, she kicks him out, but eventually relents and agrees to listen, and Pollard promises to support her totally. Brenda's mortified to be caught stealing by Bob, who tries to quietly return some of her loot and confides the problem to Dan, who soon tells Kerry. Brenda learns her health isn't the cause of the kleptomania, so Kerry decides to help her face her problems and they go shopping, but Brenda steals again.